Blackson report. We got a lot of stuff happening in MMA. You know how this is going to work, or actually, you don't. It's the first time we're doing it this way. What I'm going to do, I have this phone right here. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to look up news articles and discuss anything that interests me. If it interests you too, join in the goddamn chat. You know what I mean? Let me know what's up. So, starting with one of my favorites, MMAfighting.com. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Francis Ngannou signs with PFL. Debut expected in 2024. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got. Boom, boom, boom. A strategic partnership gives him equity leadership roles in PFL. Debut 2024. A boxing match 2023. He's excited about it. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got with this deal. He becomes the chairman of PFL Africa. Okay. On the advisory board, athlete interest. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. That's all we got so far. I don't know. I gotta admit, I was one of those dudes where I was like, hey, this dude, he should have stayed with the UFC. They offering him like 8 figures a fight or whatever the hell it was. Who else gonna pay him that kind of money? He's saying he got a deal. Like, hold on, they trying to play us on the Twitch, people. They're trying to play us on the Twitch. We got a malfunction in the system. Let's set this back up for a moment. Let's go. Boom. Boom. They played us on the Twitch, people. They played us. Let's go. Let's get Twitch back going. Let's see if we could get the Twitch back going with it, because they need us up on here. All right, but like I was saying, I was one of those people. I thought it was all bad for him, to be honest, because I was like, who gonna pay him? I didn't think he was gonna get the Anthony Joshua fight. He didn't get the Anthony Joshua fight. I didn't think he was gonna get the Tyson Fury fight. He didn't get the Tyson Fury fight. Plus, tell you the truth, he wasn't beating Tyson Fury. He wasn't beating Anthony Joshua. He wasn't beating Deontay Wilder. Definitely not Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. Maybe he had a chance of beating Joshua, and that's a slim chance. He was going to get one big payoff, and then they was going to kick him out. So I never thought it was a good idea to move. But with this PFL, he seems to hit it on the head. But I'm wondering, I don't know what you guys are wondering, how the hell does PFL have this much money? You know, I didn't even know there was a PFL Africa, tell you the truth. And then after that, they're paying him better than the UFC was going to pay him. They're giving him an advisory role in Africa. I read something about his opponents are getting $2 million per fight. It kind of gives me that affliction feeling. I don't know if you guys remember that. I'm an OG in the game. Affliction was hard for about 3 shows, then died off, overpaying athletes. Never got my damn Josh Barnett versus Fedor Emelianenko fight. You know what I mean? Never gonna forget that. But hey, you know what I mean? I don't know how they getting that money like that. Something going on, but I don't know what's going on. But let's see. Let's see. It's good. It's good for him for now. You know what I mean? He might be trying to help the athletes and kill them off in the long run, but I don't know. It's very, very disconcerting. But let's go on to some more news here, people. Matt Brown tells Conor McGregor. Okay, let's talk about Matt Brown. Matt Brown is an OG like me. We're about the same damn age. I like Matt Brown. You know what I mean? Matt Brown shows you what it's about. That man, he sticks to his team. He sticks to his game plan. He sticks to his style. He got durability, he got stamina, and he got power. It shows you don't need much to last in this sport. You really don't need much to last in the sport. A lot of guys fall off because they jumping from this team and that team. And if you look at things statistically, when guys jump from here to there and everywhere, it usually is not good for them. You know what I'm saying? It usually does not work out with these new trainers and stuff because there's no personal relationship there. So it shows that look at Jamal Hill from a small team when they getting attention. Everybody used to think it was about the big teams, but in boxing, if you look at the boxing gym, little hole in the wall, you got a trainer and they tailor everything around you. MMA still ain't like that. When you're an MMA fighter, you go to a class, you one in many, the bigger people get the attention, etc., etc. And it's just not good. And I like people like Matt Brown. He's showing you could do something different up in the game. Let's see. Some people not in the thing anymore, and Twitch just hates us today, people. This is why I do not be using it. They live stream don't even stay on. They live stream does not even stay on. It's terrible. But Jessica Rose Clark, Jin Young Kim, Chase Sherman. I ain't surprised they got cut. Let's move on to the next article. We got that Joe Fortner KSI thing. I ain't gonna really even talk about that. My boy got elbowed like he was in like on some knock Mui on box shit. So let's see if KSI do the right thing and overturn now. Let's see what we got. Let's talk about more news. Dan Hooker believes Dricus Duplessis played that a little wrong. Let's see why. Let's see why. Sean Strickland be nice. I don't know what you're talking about. He find Jalen Turner. He need to worry about that. But you know what I'm saying? Dricus Duplessis playing it wrong. As a black man and an African myself, I don't know how that South African white man, if you look at it historically, is talking about he's the real African. That's crazy. But we just gonna move on to the next topic. That's just crazy. What folks be having in their mind. Cedric Doumbé, Cameroonian, going to the PFL. PFL. Okay, this is bringing me back to that. So it just shows you once again, UFC is a $1 billion company at this point, and still underpaying people. They offer one of the best kickboxers of this time. What was it, 20 and 20? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, people. Like, come on. And PFL offered him 10 times more, but how are they paying him and Kayla and the $1 million tournaments? Hey, and Ngannou. I don't expect them to stay around long at the rate they going. Hey, I love it. Fighters getting paid, but hey, there is a such thing as economics, people. Let's see what else we got. Kron Gracie said he threw no punches because of bad of Kron. Kron. Who told you not to throw any punches? Come over to Half Gracie's, San Francisco. I got you on the mitts. I got you on the mitts. Kron. Come on. Fire whoever. Kron. Who the hell would even advise not to throw a goddamn punch in a fight? Kron. I can't do it. I can't even discuss this. I can't even discuss it like that. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's more ridiculous. Somebody talking about not throwing a punch in a fight or somebody listening to it. I'm going on to the next one. Jilton Almeida. I was watching that dude before the UFC because Greg Blackson knows about everybody before they get to the UFC. Love it. He doing what I expect him to do. I actually think the heavyweight move was dope because light heavyweight, the more you go down, kinda, is like heavyweights, they ain't really got nothing. If you could wrestle with jujitsu, have jujitsu as a heavyweight, you're gonna be top 10 in the world forever. Light heavyweights are a little bit more diverse. Middleweight's a little bit more diverse. Once you get to welterweights down, that's where you get the real MMA fighters at. The rest of them, man, when you go up, it's not that diverse in skill set. So I think the heavyweight move was cool because there's less wrestlers there and less jujitsu guys there. So basically, whoever he take down, he's beating. And I like that. It was a smart move. He's undersized, but he looked like he makes up for it with strength. Hey, the Brazilian Habib, I'm with it. Let's see what else we got. That coach Eric, whatever the hell Henry Cejudo's coach talking about why him and Brandon Moreno fell apart. I don't know. Come on, let's be on some man shit. That's some crybaby shit. I'm not even getting into that. Diego Lopez reactionary upset of Mavsar Evalev. I like that Diego Lopez, dude. That's somebody I didn't know about. He surprised the hell out of me, though. Let me tell you like that. If he did that to that dude in like, what was it, less than a week's notice, if he would have trained, had time to train for that fight, he would have popped off like Orville Redenbacher. I want to see him back. I want to see him back. What else we got? Johnny Walker, Anthony Smith. I don't know. Anthony Smith. I never was fond of him as a fighter or a damn analyst. Like, who do they be putting as these damn analysts? How do they pick? Paul Felder popped off after a while. He got it together, but that fight, Johnny Walker, and then Dana White admonished Johnny Walker. I kind of see why, you know what I mean? But let him, man, he just won. Let him do what he doing. Let him do what he doing. Let's see what else we got in the news. Let's see what else we got in this news, folks. We're going to go to MMA Junkie. You know what I mean? Shout out to John Morgan, guys. You know what I mean? All my boys over there, George. You know what I mean? Anybody wanted me back on MMA Junkie Radio for the Greg Blackson report. Me and Morgan trying to make it happen. McGregor teases Chandler fight announcements. And I don't care about what McGregor said no more. I don't know who does. My boy is like 4-16 in his last damn 20 fights or something like that, living off of just a mouthpiece. Hey, everybody trying to copy his strut, his walk, and all this other shit. But let me tell you what folks should copy. Look at him and corny Dylan Dennis. They are surviving off of simply having a personality. That's all they surviving off of. Simply having a personality. That's it. That's it. So imagine if you win and have a personality, people. Chael Sonnen lost more than he won and survived off of having a personality and made money. When are you guys going to get it? Stop the whoever the UFC wants me to fight next. I don't want to call out anybody because of blah 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 and all this other stuff. Like, come on, Twitch sitting here playing with me. It's the worst thing ever. It is the worst, people. But hey, win, talk. You'll be a multi-millionaire in no time. Nickel expects to have his way in second UFC fight. Let's see who this man's fighting. Treese and Gore. They it's cold out. Some guys they push too fast, and others they push the right way. They clearly pushing him the right way. And based off of his first fight, I think he's gonna bump into more than he could chew very fast because wrestling and MMA ain't the same, my dude. And Gary, I thought he was going to have a harder time with Rodriguez. Rodriguez looked like he was just eating chalupas and gorditas and your kettle Taco Bell. It was weird. That was the worst I ever seen Rodriguez fight. And then he went for the most they stick to the basics, people. Stick to the basics. He just used like body kick, right 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 head kick. Basic setup on the southpaw. I don't know how he fell for that basic stuff, but hey, it worked. It worked. Let's see what else we got here in this news. I'm not seeing anything. MMA ain't got news like it used to have, people. I'm trying to Carlos Ulberg. He hit that check left hook like I hit on like 22 of John Jones' teammates, and hey, one and done. I liked it. I liked it. Alex Morono, man, Tim means business. Come on. Tim means business. You saw the way my hands were on Joe Daddy. Come fuck with me, Tim Means. Let me get them hands right. Let me get them hands right, man. Tim Means is tall, tough, durable, lanky, good cardio, cool dude, know the game. You know what I mean? Let me get them hands right. Let me get them tactics right, Tim Means. Come mess with your boy, FA Fine Systems. You feel me? Sounds off in defense. Michael Bisping sounds off in defense of Anthony Smith. What is Michael Bisping got to say? Next time we're gonna try Twitch on something else than this pad too, because this pad ugly. Let's see. I don't know, Michael. I can't even get into it. That's not the news. Greg Blackson want to get into. Let's see what else we got. 2020 Olympic medalist Bekzad. I don't know how the hell you say his last name. Getting into UFC. I'm with it. What weight class he gonna be? 55 or 70? I'm with it either way. You know what I mean? I'm with that either way. I like high level wrestlers up in the game. Okay, we done with Junkie. Let's go to MMA Mania. Let's see what's popping off, people. Let's see what's popping off, people. Uh, uh, he's a lightweight goat by Neil Darush talking about Habib. I like Benil. When it came to Makachev and Habib, the only people I ever thought could beat those two were Benil and Oliveira. And Oliveira lost, but I still think he could beat those two. I think when it comes to those four, those are the consistent four best lightweights to me. Habib, Makachev, Benny, and Benny. Damn, I want to go train with Benny. I want to go train with Benny. That man looking dummy. Like the stand up, it ain't too technical, but he make it work for him. That's what matters. The wrestling. You see the way that dude wrestled with Gamrov? And then the jujitsu is stupid. And the cardio, hey, I'm excited for him and Oliveira. Let me tell you that. I kind of want Benny to see him fight Makachev, but hey, shout out Volkanovski. I thought he won that fight. You know what I mean? I really did. So that kind of throws out how I said only two of them could beat the other two. What else we got? What else we got? Boxing took a L tonight. Let's talk about this, people. We switching sports. Rolly Romero fought Ismael Barroso. How did my man get dropped twice, outboxed the whole fight, losing on the scorecards, and then the damn ref, who always fucking up, stops the fight while Rolly catches two overhand rights in the middle of trying to throw a combination. Many of the punches, which weren't even touching the dude. Tony Weeks, hey, come on, man. Let me tell you personally, as a man who only really lost one MMA fight ever, and the judges screwed me over, was sharing the commissions and who have watched a bunch of other MMA fighters get screwed over. And I've been screwed over in kickboxing. Luckily, I never got screwed over in my boxing career. And I just watched this. It's rough, especially in MMA. They take half your check. And may need to get it together, get a full check like the rest of sports. That's another topic, but it's rough because it literally changes the trajectory of your career, the perspective of the fans, because Americans are disloyal, and every sponsorship, it messes up so much. Like, we got to get this together. I know what it is. I see it in MMA everything. It's a young prospect fighting an older person that's probably on their way out. The young prospect has time, longevity, and can be made more money off of than the older guy. So if it goes to a decision, they always give it to the younger guy, or they find any way to give it to the younger guy. Rolly Romero taking a second loss after the Gervonta Davis fight would have been devastating for boxing because he's still somewhat marketable and one of those like big six young guys with Haney and Shakur and Timofeo and everybody else. It's like, come on, dude. They should have gave that mummy that win. Like everybody's seeing that for what it is. Let's see what else we got new. Switching back to MMA. Let's see. Let's see what Mania gonna give us. Mania ain't giving us nothing. Go to one of my personal favorites, Bloody Elbow, that covers the real news, all the news, and don't BS. Bloody Elbow need to like let me go to the UFC press conferences and start asking them real ass questions. That's what they need to do. Crooklyn need to let them know. Let's see. Anything good? Bloody Elbow. Let's see. Covington talking crap. Vanderlei Silva asking fans to pay for his gambling debt. What? He goes broke gambling on soccer. Van, them Pride Grand Prix that my boy hit my boy knocked his block off because who's going to pay his gambling debt? UFC waters down another card to make a new main event. Let's see. Mackenzie Dern, Angela. I ain't too interested in too many of them female fights. I, I don't know. I like Josh Emmett, Ed Taporia. That's a good fight. But Emmett is too limited in his weapons and his approach. I don't see him winning that. Brendan Allen, Bruno Silva. I like that one. I'm a Bruno Silva fan, and my boy was looking lean and mean. Randy Brown, Wellington Thurman. I got Randy on that. He should be too smooth, but he needs to like quit playing around, get that cardio up. Neil Magny, Philip Rowe. I'm always for Magny. It ain't much. It ain't much on there. They got RoboCop on there. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's all we got. Is this all we doing? Okay, let's check Middle Easy. They some gangsters. Let's see what Middle Easy gave us today. Anything good? Meet top female fitness models. What the hell is this article? What do we got here? Summer Rae. Okay, let's see. 25.8 million followers. I don't know. She's just Kayla and they just look like every white girl I know. Anel Sagra. How do they get all these millions of damn followers? Somebody tell me. Valentina LaCoy, I need some meat. Anita Herbert, I need some meat. She buffing than me. Whitney Simons, At least she got some girth to her, but she looked like she lift more than me. Chrissy Seller, she's too skinny. Eva Andressa, that girl legs hella big. Middle Easy, what y'all got going on here? Stephanie Sanzo, she got a pretty face, but she too damn buff. And I ain't even body shaming. I'm just speaking for me personally. You know what I mean? I need Squish Paige Hathaway. She too damn skinny. This is a new generation. We like them thick. Michelle with middle, Chrissy Blair, Middle Easy. I ain't even going through this list no more. Middle Easy. I ain't even going through the list no more. Middle Easy. Let's see what else news y'all got. McGregor Forever film director reveals Conor McGregor mindset after a big loss. I'm tired of talking about that 1,000,000,000 years ago. Sean Strickland calls out Daniel Rodriguez for UFC Charlotte loss. He didn't train, he didn't spar, he didn't look like it. Dan Hooker coming to his prime ahead of fight with Jalen Turner. It don't matter. He gonna get caught up in that spider web. What else we got? The fans turn on Jamal Hill after calling Megan O'Leary for accidentally dubbing him interest. Can people not make mistakes? How everybody just get mad at that girl for making a damn mistake and then get mad at him for saying it's cool that she made a mistake. Man, you want the most disloyal people, look no further than America. Like, come on. Come on. There's too many people here that hate themselves. That's all we got. Israel Adesanya is reportedly being sued by his ex-girlfriend. This woman want all the stuff that you get from a divorce, like these greedy females be wanting, without ever being married to that man. Hey, stay MOB, fellas. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay MOB, fellas. That's crazy. Dana White grieves death of amateur MMA fighter Shaylee Lip. Messed me up for a few. Hey, that was cold. That was real sad. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Shaylee Lip. We know your name, but how it's so crazy to me how it was a whole car accident. Everybody else was unscathed, and this young girl who had this dream looked like a happy little young lady is the only one to die. You know, the UFC did right by putting her up on there, and everything else. Host might pay for a funeral, everything else. But hey, be safe out there, people. You know, as a EMT myself, I tell you, car accidents ain't the way to go. Anthony Taylor scores massive upset, hands Poppy his first loss. Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor, he did those. He beat him with the rushes you do when you charge up a character in a video game and continuously just battle rush somebody. It just shows you Salt Poppy got that power, but he got to diversify the game. Just want to argue. Yeah. What up, D? They do just want to argue. I'm happy this stream working. Oh, what's up? We got Derek Coe up in here. You know what I mean? Coming in at the end of this. So I like Salt Poppy. I like Salt Poppy. But he got to work on his game though, because he got beat with just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. You know, but I like Salt Poppy. What else we got in the news? The England Nate Diaz smoke. Okay. We ain't even getting into that. Manny Pacquiao sponsored boxer Kenneth Igano dies after in-ring collapse at 22. That's sad, man. That is sad. You know what I mean? Respect these athletes, people. You never know what the hell they're going through. And please, let's get better testing for these athletes before we let them fight. I know it's in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? But hey, 22 too young to be going like that. And I think he was promising like 6-0 or some pretty good record. Like, okay, we going Belil Muhammad. Can we stop getting these people like Benny, like Dairush, like Bilal, like Ferguson? that's on these large win streaks, not getting their title shots until they eventually lose, and then we never see these people fight for the title. Like, stop, stop. It ain't even a sport anymore. It's just entertainment. Stop. They are doing them dirty. Like, I'm mad I never got to see Habib versus Tony. Like, I know Habib would have beat him, but I still wanted to see that fight just because it was some funk. You know what I mean? I'm into the drama, people, when it come to that. And then, like, look how many fights Charles Oliveira had to win to get a title shot. Stop. Like, let's make it sports entertainment, not just entertainment. Dana White privilege is real. It is real. You know what I mean? Let's make this sport entertainment. I'm fine with the blend of the two. I don't like, me personally, just sport. It's boring. And I don't like just entertainment because then it's no longer a sport and it's boring. Look at boxing, they do it right. They let the people funk. They let the people say what they want. The people be funking with the promoters, and the promoters don't hold a grudge against them like in MMA. Trust me, I know how that goes. Even if they wrong and you say anything, they hold a grudge against you, fuck up your career. They be letting them push on stage and have the drama, come out with the extravagant interests, whatever goddamn music they want. It is sports entertainment. That's why boxing is still my first love to this day. Like, let it be that. But the only thing with boxing is when people get to the top, they be like, I want to fight the other top person, shit like that. But match is got to be based on merit. Yeah, yeah. Here's the thing: they're a $1 billion company. They could sell anything. They it's People are followers. It ain't hard to sell shit. Just put together a package. You can put together a package on Benny any day you want. All the fights he won, and then boom, there you go. The UFC WG. Oh, we ain't talked about that. The UFC WWE partnership. What the hell is gonna happen? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because then is it gonna go too far down the rabbit hole and become like WWE? I won't be feeling it at that point. That's gonna be too fucking over the top for me. It's gonna be too ridiculous. It's gonna be too goddamn ridiculous. I can't do that. Now, not if the okay, if people like Connor go over to Raw and all that stuff, I'm down for that. But if they start integrating these like weird WWE-ish things in the UFC, I can't do it. Like how they put KSI and Logan in there, and they're like the prime drink, and we got the prime corners. I was like, dog, no, like no, don't call it prime corner one and blue and red. Nah, it's too much. I'm getting anxiety right now. It's too fucking much. It's too much. That's all I can say. That's how you know it's bad. Stop. Stop. Like there got to be lines here. It has to be lines. What the hell? What's this news? Covington interested in fighting Adesanya and Islam. Okay, I think Covington can beat Islam. Adesanya, my boy, weekend. Gastelum going back to welterweight. If he do it right, I like that. But come on, dog, you a millionaire. Hire a goddamn nutritionist. Like, come on. Nate Landwehr speaks on training with Kobe Covington. This ain't much. Nobody really know him too much, but let's see what he says. I'm interested. Let's see. Let's see. I think that Islam fighting at welterweight would be a bad move too, because he's a size bully. Look at when he fought somebody comparable to his strength in Volkanovski. He didn't do well. So I think that's a bad move as well. Yeah, I thought Volks won as well. I don't know who this little guy is talking about Kobe Covington in this. That's all we got. right now in the news, like the news ain't popping. We gonna pop back up with another Greg Blackson report, maybe on Sunday. Next time we're gonna have to try to get Derek up in the video, you know what I mean, on the actual video, y'all. But make sure you go to the subscribe, turn on notifications, go to Grinder Games channel and subscribe Grinder Games. The verified Instagram is Fallen Angel 510. Go there. You know what I mean? Get it popped off. Get this going. Live stream will be up soon after I load it. And we are out.